I'm Liz from Brilliant Frames & Co. And last week I promised you that I would have a very special guest to come in and talk to me about vision boards. So this is my first little interview, which is pretty cool. And I have got Peace Mitchell, and Peace is from the Ausmumpreneur Academy and the Women's Business School. So she has just lovely moved to Airlie Beach. Unfortunately, the rain is just crazy today, but it's good that she's braved it to come out and show us her vision boards and how to create a vision board. Welcome, Peace.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Thanks.
It's exciting to be here.
Yeah, thanks so much for coming. I'm so excited to have you here. So today, I really want to get straight into it about vision boards and why do you create vision boards? Can you tell me a bit about them, please?
So I love vision boards. I feel like they're really important in helping you to achieve your goals. And I think there's something really powerful about having your goals up in a space where you can see them all the time and be reminded, like, oh yes, this is what I'm working for. And when you're having those bad days and you're feeling down, you can look at your vision board and go, it's going to be okay. This is what I'm working for. This is why I'm doing this. And I've done some research on vision boards as well, and they do actually work. And a lot of people have found that having a vision board makes them more likely to succeed and reach their goals. So, yeah.
How good's that? Well, vision boards I have been doing for a little while, and I've had some pretty good results. I think it's down to vision boards. One of them was moving all the way from Canberra, cold Canberra, and having a whole sea life change and moving up here. And I think you had a little bit like that as well. Do you want to tell me a bit more about your vision boards and if you've had any experience with them?
Yeah, we've had some amazing results. Myself and my sister, we're in business together. We had sunrise on our vision board.
Oh, yeah.
And then got to go on sunrise.
Wow.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
There was one year I wanted to take the kids to Disneyland, and I put that on the vision board and we went to Disneyland. My eldest son is a professional dancer, but before, when he was younger, he wanted to become a professional dancer and train at the Australian Ballet School. So I had photos of dancing on the vision board and helped him to achieve that goal. And as well as that, there's been a number of times when we've moved to a new house, and so I've got really clear about the kind of house that I want to move into and put a house picture on my vision board, and have been able to find houses just like that and moved into them. So I've seen them work. I know that they work. I've seen good results.
Well, that's exciting for me that you say about the house, because on my vision board up here, I have a master bedroom and an ensuite. Currently, it's a storeroom. So, and I've got plenty of boxes in there. So hopefully by having it on my vision board this year, I will get my master bedroom and ensuite and sell all those frames to get them out of that space. Here's hoping. I went through last week my process of how I made a vision board. So I collect images from Google Images, I use Pinterest, I cut out newspapers, magazines. What are some of the processes that you use to create a vision board?
Well, for me, and this is my vision board, I'll just show everyone. This is my one for this year. And I've put a quote in the middle of it because my word for this year is dream. And I'm focused on achieving my dreams this year. And the pictures around it reflect some of the dreams that I have for the year ahead. But the process that I go through, it actually begins before I start cutting out any pictures or putting it together, because it's part of my overall plan for my business. And I get together with my sister and we go through a number of activities and things to help us determine our direction for the next year and all the kinds of things we want to achieve. And we brought a book out last year.
Yay!
And there's activities through here which we use all the time to help us with our planning. And you know, the first step in the process is to reflect on what happened in the previous 12 months, what worked, what didn't work, what we want to keep developing and working towards. So going through that reflection process is a big part of the planning. And then from there we talk about, okay, what are the objectives and goals that we want to reach this year? And so there's activities through here that we go through and list all of those kind of things. And then, so we look at our business, but we also think about, like, what do we want to achieve for ourselves and our family? And just like you with, you know, your new master bedroom, there's things like that. But as I mentioned before, I have goals for my kids as well that I'm helping them to work towards. So goals for my family, but then things that I want for me as well. So this year I've put in a bit of yoga and some mindfulness because I want to do that. But I'm really keen to do some travel too, so there's travel images in there. But really getting it all down on paper as written goals is that first step. And then once I'm really clear on all of that, that's when I start getting out the magazines, printing out photos, all of those kinds of things, putting images together.
Yeah, great. So a lot of my followers, we're just mums, and I shouldn't say just mums, we are mums. Not all of not all of my customers are buying for business. So do you think these are effective for just, people that would like to just achieve better in their life, healthy lifestyle, not only just business related?
Yeah, absolutely. Any kind of goals it can work towards, whether you're wanting to, build a new home or you're wanting to get healthy, as you're saying. It's any of those kind of goals and dreams that you have for your life. And as I was saying before, if you're a mum, it's about your kids too. What are your dreams for them? And a really lovely activity that I've done in the past is making vision boards with my kids. They just love it as well.
Yeah, it's wonderful that you said that, because this morning I received a really cute customer photo, and one of our beautiful customers, she sent a photo of her little 5-year-old and her had done their vision board this morning, and he had maybe 4 or 5 magnets. You can go and have a look on our Instagram feed of it. But one of them was just a magnet that said shoot for the moon, and he's written all around it because of the whiteboard in the background, and it's really cute. And I think, that's really nice to do it with your children, and take that time as a family as well to create vision boards. And so not only for your business but also for your family as well and what you want to achieve. That's fantastic. So can you show us, Peace has lovely used a brilliant frame, which is how we've connected about these vision boards, and I'd love you to show us your vision board this year, and if you can explain the frame a bit more and how you found it easy.
So here's the frame to begin with. It opens like this, and I've got these magnets in here to put it all together. But yeah, my word for the year is dream. And so I've used a quote in the middle of it, and this quote just really spoke to me. It says, "Before you, all your dreams, around you, all who love you, within you, all you need."
I love it.
And it's, it just is really motivating, and you've got this, you have everything you need, just go out and achieve those dreams. And then I've just put images around that are the goals that I want to work towards. So I've got a picture of our Ausmumpreneur of the Year winner, Hayley Markham, there, because the awards are a really big part of what we do each year and recognising the achievements of women. So I've got that here. I've got the Women's Business School here with some of our founders working at the Masterclass Day, because that's a big important part of my goals for this year, is expanding those programs and reaching even more women. I also want to get a new house, so pretty excited about that. So yes, that features here. I want to do some travel. My son here, who's a professional dancer with the Australian Ballet, I want to get down to see him perform in Melbourne later in the year.
Yeah.
And travel. I want to get to New York and Paris and London.
Wow.
And ideally, I'd love to expand my business there, and that's something that I'm working towards. It might not happen in the next 12 months, but it will happen. And then I've just put in some other quotes. I've used photos as well. I always use photos of my family because that's so important to me, those relationships. Yeah.
That's fantastic. I love it. And it's nice to see. I like that you have a word for the year, so the dreams, that's nice. So my word for the year is abundance. So I have used, again, a couple of quotes. And mine, I'll share it with you now. I probably didn't share it the other day, but it says, "I am open and ready to attract abundance into my life." So I'm using that as abundance for everything. Abundance for health, abundance for family, abundance for love, laughter, everything. And how I'm going to achieve that is my Santa quote, which is, "I believe in myself and my ability to succeed." So because I love that quote so much, I've actually shared that with my mailing list, and it's on my Facebook page. If you would like to download that as a printable, you're welcome to do that, because I just love that, even you can have it in just a frame by itself, and that might be enough to start your vision board and to start having that belief in yourself and that you're going to achieve what you set out to achieve.
Yeah, that's
So
beautiful.
that's fantastic. Thank you so much, Peace, for coming in. Is there anything else you think you could add?
I think that's it. I think just have fun with your vision board as well.
Yeah.
Just, put pictures together, and it's okay if you spend a while doing it. I often will get the pictures and lay them all out, and this is what I love about the Brilliant Frame, is that you can move things around and use the magnets to position them and try different things before you decide on your final one. And then even once you've done that, you can swap pictures out and put them in as the year progresses, as you reach those goals or as you find new things you want to work towards. So yeah, it's really good.
It's great, and I'm so excited that you used one of our friends to do that. Thank you
Oh,
so much.
Thank you.
And I can't wait to read your book, which you can get on your website, can't you?
Ausmumpreneur.com.
Yeah, so if you can
planner.
read that. If not, I'll put a link on these video notes, and then you can have a look and jump over and get yourself one of them as well. So please leave us some feedback. Let us know about your vision board planning, and if you have done a vision board, it doesn't have to be in a Brilliant Frame, just please share it with us. We love seeing other people's, and it keeps everybody inspired and going in the right direction. So thanks again, Peace. It's so nice that you have come in and spoken to me about your vision board.
Thanks for having me. It's been fun.
You're welcome. Thank you.